Hi Gemini, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm doing your monthly love reading for next month for May, and these are your oracle cards. So the first one that you got is In Between Worlds, and this card basically says that there's definitely some sort of changes going on in your relationship at the moment, or there will be in May if it hasn't already started. But this is about you needing to kind of like discover what it is that you like and you don't like, and like see what is reflected back to you. Maybe your values, you're needing to see what are your values and see does your person have the same values as you, or can you work together with the difference in values and that type of thing. So it does say that this is a very important phase of the relationship, that it mustn't be hurried or rushed or anything like that. So take your time with it. Then we do have the full moon in Taurus, and it says your dreams need a practical plan. And this card is mostly about money or about like goals and that type of thing. So if you and your person are wanting to kind of work on something together, then it's about making like a practical plan towards this. Write down 10 things, 10 steps that you guys can do to kind of reach your goal, even if that's about the relationship. Like if you guys want to have more fun together, what are 10 things that you guys need to do to have more fun together? Or, like that type of thing. It's about having some sort of plan towards what it is that you want, and dreaming about it is fantastic, because you can't chase something unless you actually dream it. But it is just about needing to be practical about it, really. And then we have Koi Fish Spirit, and it says that there is always enough. And this card talks about how even though a pond is small, the koi fish can actually grow big in that small pond. So this is basically saying that I feel like this relationship definitely has the potential for growth. Even if you think there's no more to grow in this relationship, there definitely is. It's something that you will grow yourself, even if you are in something that you don't see as the potential for growing or expanding in some way. So let's get some questions for you, for Gemini, for their love life. Okay, so I want to find out what is the situation. Okay, so situation, we got the Four of Wands. I'm not actually going to, I'm going to move this up a bit. I'm not going to explain them until I've got clarifiers and all, otherwise it's just such a long time. Okay, so that is the situation. Let's see what, okay, I was going to see what are your person's views of you. Okay, how does your person feel about you? Then what, how do you view your person? Okay, Justice and Judgment both in the reverse. Okay, how do you feel about your person? Okay, too many. There we go. Okay, what is your person's next actions towards... Oh, sorry, let's actually see this. What are the obstacles or blockages between you and your person? Okay, and then your person's next actions towards you. Very nice. And what is the outcome? Okay. So let me actually just move this up a bit so that you can see. Very nice, Gemini. Okay, let's get some clarifiers before I do anything else. Okay, clarify the Four of Wands. We have Death in the reverse. Okay, Judgment. The Nine of Cups. Clarify the Sun. We have Judgment in the upright. Just putting it like this because of the naked people. We clarify Justice in the reverse. We have the Chariot. Okay. Clarify the Hierophant. We have the Devil. Okay, clarify the Nine of Wands. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Clarify the Lovers. Page of Swords in the reverse. And clarify the Queen of Wands. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So Gemini, the situation between you and your person is that there could be some sort of, how do I say this? There's some sort of resistance of change within your home life together, or within your connection of between you and your person. This could be like because you guys want to be happy together and joyful together, that you don't want to end some sort of situation, or you want to have fun together or something like that. But I feel like there is some sort of resistance here that is causing the relationship to be stuck in its current form. And maybe that's why it's saying that there is growth that is needed between the two of you. Okay. Then we have the Judgment in reverse and the Nine of Cups as how they view you. So with Judgment in the reverse, they could kind of not be listening to their intuition about something, or not feeling like they are like they feel like they've not followed their purpose in some way. Or maybe they're looking, so they view you like this actually. So this would be them looking at you and feeling like you're not fulfilled in the relationship or something like that. But they do see you as someone that brings them a lot of wish fulfillment and happiness, but they might feel like you're not fulfilled. So I don't know if that resonates, Gemini. With how they feel about you, they do feel like you make them extremely happy. They feel like you are, like if you were to go out of their life, like they would be, like they would not be able to cope, in other words. They do also see you as someone who is their, you know, their forever person, their happily ever after, someone who they are meant to be with. But there's so much happiness, like I can't explain the joy and happiness that they feel about you. There's a lot of love there. Or if it's at the beginning of a relationship, they do have some sort of awakening that you are their person and that you will bring them happiness and joy, and a lot of positivity. Then we have Justice in the reverse and the Chariot as the way you view them. So you could see them as someone who's quite unbalanced, quite quick moving, maybe someone who's either, you know, moving on from you, or just moving past obstacles, constantly on the move. But maybe that they're just completely unbalanced with something. But you do see them as someone who is going to be very successful, or already is successful, but maybe someone who can be slightly unfair at times. Then we have the Hierophant, and clarifying that is the Devil. So with the Hierophant, you feel, this is your feelings for them. You feel like they are 100% a spiritual connection. You are also extremely attracted to them with the Devil energy there, but you do feel like there are some sort of unhealthy ties, or maybe codependency, or something, just something small like that to let go of, or that needs to be changed within the relationship. But you do see them as someone who is commitment material, marriage material, and that you see them as a very deep spiritual connection between the two of you. Okay, then with the obstacle or the challenge for you guys in May. So the Nine of Wands could talk about how, firstly, one of you or both of you may be guarded in some way, or putting up walls, and trying to kind of stand your ground in some way, being a bit defensive. It can also talk about how you've got a lot to do, like you've worked very hard on this relationship and you feel like, oh, why should I be the one to put in more effort type of thing. With the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, there could be either a lack of commitment here or a lack of drive to kind of build something just right now. Maybe if I feel like you guys are just tired at this time and there's just external influences that are happening at the moment, and maybe you guys might have money issues at the moment. Maybe that's why you're trying to build something together, or it could just be that practical things are just getting in the way of your relationship at this time. Okay, and then with their next action towards you, with the Lovers and the Page of Swords in the reverse. So I feel like whatever's happening here is that there could be some sort of choice that they need to make. And the choice that they are making, they're not really communicating this with you. But they are telling you the truth, but not the full truth, if you know what I mean. But they do have very deep feelings for you. They do want to kind of show you love, balance this relationship out, you know, give you mutual energies and love and appreciation and comfort and all of those good things. But I just feel like they're not being fully honest with you. It's not like they're hiding something. It's just that they're not telling the full truth, if you know what I mean. So that is their next actions towards you. And then with the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles as the outcome, there is going to be a lot of passion, a lot of drive in this connection. You know, you are also like either looking very good or they're looking very good, and it's like causing you guys to have this heavy attraction towards each other. You guys are both motivated and positive. And also I feel like you're working on yourself this month, Gemini. Maybe working on your stability, your financial stability in some way, or your independence, because both of these cards are highly independent. So maybe it is that you guys are being like super independent and working on yourselves and just leveling up in some way, or like looking hot to trot, or you know, like just doing your own thing and loving your life at the moment. Look how happy she is, and she's just kind of like completely chilled in her element, in her garden. She's got all the fruit and the pentacles she needs, you know. So that's going to be you in as the outcome in your love life. So I don't feel like you guys are going to be like super all over each other, but there will be a lot of passion between the two of you, but you're also going to be like very independent, doing your own thing, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's get some advice for you, Gemini, for your love life. So what does Gemini need to know for their love life in May? Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands here. So I feel like if there's anything that's burdening you at the moment, it's time to kind of release that. You could be very focused on work and not have enough time for the relationship. And then we have the Two of Wands. It's about maybe like making the decision to kind of get out of your guys' comfort zone and do something a bit more exciting and fun. Could be traveling in some way. Okay, and then we have the Fool again, travel for sure. The Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. So you need to show your love to this person, but also decide to have a bit more fun. Maybe go travel somewhere, take a journey. Trust that whatever's meant to happen will happen, because the Wheel of Fortune is here as well. So this is about, you know, a divine connection in some way, and that you could be lucky at this time within your relationship, as well as like things could just be changing, you know. And change isn't necessarily bad. Change could be good. Maybe bring in your independence in some way. So let's get some romance angels for you, Gemini. So what does Gemini need to know? Ooh, we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So that's very nice. And we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay. And then let's just get some messages from your person. they weren't holding anything back, what would they say? We have, I'm so attracted to you. And we have, I wonder if you're happy without me. That's obviously for people in separation. So Gemini, I hope that resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.